Hi, my name is Zara and I'm the founder and creator of my luxury sustainable homeware brand, My Sanctuary Number 8. My Sanctuary Number 8 began life through a passion for quite simply creating beautiful things. I'm absolutely obsessed with the art of transformation. I love breathing vibrant new life into old things that would otherwise be perhaps put onto landfill unnecessarily so. And obviously, in today's world where we have a huge climate crisis on our hands, then there is no better time than for that to be at the forefront of what we're doing, I think, within our lives. I love breathing vibrant new life into old things that would otherwise be perhaps put onto landfill unnecessarily so. And obviously, in today's world where we have a huge climate crisis on our hands, then there is no better time than for that to be at the forefront of what we're doing, I think, within our lives.
I have gained the skills that I have following years of watching my dad as a child make and mend everything around our home. He was also an interior designer, so the love of design is truly in my blood. I have honed my technique through putting this into practice in my own furniture, as I found myself becoming extremely underwhelmed with the mass produced furniture from mainstream retailers. I wanted something different, and also hence why I began sharing my pieces with the world to offer others the same.
I would say that my design style has really evolved over the years of me doing professional upcycling and refinishing. I used to try and go quite quirky and a little bit out there and quite modern. If I'm honest, partly because I kind of thought that's what most people did and I was trying to fit in. But now, really, I realise that my style is much more classic with a slightly modern edge. I love that fusion of modern classic design and really fusing the two together, which I also think really brings into the concept of reusing old pieces. I'm also not a massive user of colour. I like to keep my colour palette quite neutral. That for me is just a personal preference because I also think that creates more of a timeless finish and appearance for pieces that I create, which equally allows for much more longevity when creating a piece, whether it be for my shop or for a client. My clients find me through a number of ways, usually most likely via my website or my online social media, whether it be Instagram or YouTube most often. If it's a commission piece, then clients also, like I say, generally will come to me via my website or they'll find me on social media, or it can often be a word of mouth recommendation through friends or family. The products that I use, I try where I can to use products that are as non-toxic as possible. And also any fabrics that I use, I now also try to use fabrics that are perhaps waste fabrics from other interior design projects that I can source myself. For me, professional upcycling, what I like to call professional refinishing nowadays, is crucial to have within an interior designer's portfolio when speaking to clients, when working with them for a project. It opens a client's potential to have pieces of furniture within their home or space, whether it be a business as well, to have pieces of furniture that are completely unique to them, that they will not find anywhere else, which I think is a really big selling point for a designer to be able to offer that to their clients. Nowadays, more and more people are much more aware and are much more conscious of what we have to do with our environment. So to be able to have that sustainability factor behind the work that you are able to offer to clients, surely is just a huge benefit and a plus. It also offers the client to be able to reuse pieces of furniture that may perhaps hold sentimental value to them, or perhaps they just love it. It just doesn't go with their new scheme that they're working with for their new space. So it offers them the option to keep what they have, what they already love, and reuse it. How important is it for interior designers to engage their clients in sustainability and well-being conversation? I think it's crucial. I don't honestly see how in this day and age you cannot include this within your conversations that you have with your clients. The amount of waste that is produced within the interiors industry, whether it be furniture, whether it be fabrics, it's astronomical. And I don't personally see how in 2024 we are not including that within our projects that we discuss with clients for all the reasons that I mentioned before. Like, why wouldn't you want pieces of furniture and homeware that are completely unique to yourself or your clients? Why wouldn't you want to add more character to your spaces by using pieces of furniture that are completely one of a kind? And obviously, as I also have previously mentioned, it's just reusing these pieces of furniture that do not need to be thrown out. It's educating people to get past that mindset of waste and really seeing past the old, past the perhaps ugly, dirty appearance facade, and really seeing underneath, when you scratch the surface that little bit, really seeing what can be achieved when you give something a little bit of love and attention. I think it has been unfortunate that the word upcycling has kind of gained itself a slightly bad reputation of potentially not being that great a standard with the work that is produced. I know that when I first started out in my business, I really kind of struggled with the kind of trying to remove myself away from the stigma of, taking an old piece of furniture, sanding it back and just slapping on some paint, which I think is what often people think of when they think of the concept of upcycling and refinishing. So I think from the perspective of a professional interior designer, it's all about education and finding the right artisans who do produce professional quality work that is of a hugely high standard and will exceed your client's expectations. I think it's also about seeing the pieces for yourself, so perhaps visiting artisans' workshops,
Asking all the necessary questions that you want to know about, and building relationships with these artisans that you know are going to provide quality work for your clients.
to see for yourself the kind of quality that can be created when you do include upcycled and refinished furniture within your projects. I have an online shop within my website where you can find all the pieces that I have created for my own stock, with pieces that either I have come across myself or people have given me. For example, this piece that you can see here, this is currently listed on my shop. It is one of the Geisha collection pieces. That is a beautiful cabinet that I have recently finished, and also this piece which I'm currently working on now, which will be listed on my shop. So the pieces that I create for my online shop, I find from a multitude of places. This piece in particular here was quite literally found on the side of the road, which is madness to me because it is the most stunning table. People give me things, whether they are moving house. I don't have any set places of where I source my furniture from, but like I say, usually I find pieces kind of make their way to me. As I say, I might just drive past something on the side of the road, and if I do, chances are it's coming home with me in the boot of my car. The products that are included within my collection that you can find on my website kind of vary. Obviously, the pieces that I come across don't fit into one specific category. Currently, you can find a number of occasional tables on there, bedside tables, there is some statement chairs, and also I have taken the collection into a collection of homeware pieces as well. I am a really big fan and have been experimenting with the art of kintsugi, which, if you haven't heard of it, is a Japanese art form of repairing broken pieces of ceramics and pottery using gold, with the concept that these pieces are more beautiful for having been broken, and they create pieces of art basically. So I have a small collection on my website of kintsugi pieces as well. So yeah, my products vary really from small homeware pieces all the way through to chest of drawers and chairs as well. Tick, that's that question done. So 3 main reasons why a professional interior designer should work with a professional upcycler like myself. So number 1, to be able to offer your clients completely unique, one-of-a-kind pieces of furniture that they will not be able to find anywhere else. Number 2, you are able to make use of pieces of furniture that they already have. As I said before, perhaps there's sentimental reasons that they want to keep a piece of furniture within their space. And what better way to add a piece of history into your new design. And number 3, as an interior designer, I think it really benefits your portfolio to be able to add sustainable credentials such as making use of second-hand pieces of furniture. My plans for my Sanctuary number 8, well, I just want it to grow and grow, really. Also excitingly, within the next kind of couple of months, hopefully, I will be launching a children's furniture collection, which will come under the name My Little Sanctuary, where I will be showcasing a collection of pieces that I have put together for children. So we are expanding into nurseries and children's furniture as well, which is exciting. They're specifically making use of only products that are completely chemical free and non-toxic, and putting all my kind of research and information that I found out when I created my daughter's nursery into action and being able to share that with the wider world. I really want to prove to people that it doesn't have to be a case of shabby chic and just slapdash, not high quality piece of furniture. That it's quite the opposite if you find the right artisans. So I just want to, spread the word even more, be able to produce more pieces for my shop. I want to be able to educate more and more people, and for more and more people to understand that actually upcycled, refinished pieces of furniture, restored pieces of furniture are incredible, and if they are done well, and surely they are the future. You can find My Sanctuary number 8 at my website, which is www.mysanctuarynumber8.com. I'm across social media at My Sanctuary number 8. I can be found on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and also YouTube, where I also share a lot of videos and content about my furniture, but equally some of the projects that I undertake within my home as well, because we are also renovating our home and undertaking projects, but doing it in a very sustainable, eco-friendly, non-toxic way. So that might be... Thankfully, I think I got that.